Football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show. Taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. To the air, it's Ncaa using the quick game. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Vols will call on their punt team. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
I personally love aggressive defense. I love it. Bringing the strong safety down, blitzing that sucker in there to get the quarterback. Boom. Get that guy on the ground. Nice aggressive play call by the defense.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. They'll run play action. He's right on target. Jumped on top of the pile. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Still running at the 40. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
No secret sauce, no tricking people. Third down and 1. I got to be the more physical team, Jesse, and they were.
And it's so nice, too, when you've got playmakers like that guy that can take a play that's only designed maybe to get a couple yards and turn it into a big gainer. This offense is loaded with weapons.
The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. The sure hands, it's Singleton. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on first and goal, and they are not cooperating. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. charges ahead. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Volunteers in the hurry-up. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time in late in the season.
And the Volunteers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A first down for the offense. To the ground with the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Zimmerman. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Trying to get to him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And here comes the punt team. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. People like to say conference affiliation doesn't matter. But you get the SEC against the Big Ten, and there's no denying there's a little extra juice in the building.
Definitely extra juice. The best 2 conferences, the biggest conferences, Palmer. Everybody talks about these being the power brokers and deciding the future of college football. So, yes, it matters.
A lot of blue bloods in both conferences, David, you're right. I think it's something players are also very aware of, too, is having that conference pride, wanting to win this game, representing the rest of the teams in their conference.
He'll pull it on the read. At the 15, he's loose. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
He'll put the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Now on third down for this offense. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. Shoots it to the left. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They go right back to him. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here on 3rd down for this offense. To the air, it's Best. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. The running back has it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the ball will bounce it to 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Now the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Volunteers will punt this one away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Best. Floats it out in space. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Throwing right. Hauls it in. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it in the middle, it's Brewster. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The give out of the gun. Snowed under by the defense. And the Volunteers want to move quickly. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? The Vols look to keep this drive humming.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going to that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different and give this offense something to think about.
Line getting set on second down. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Looking for the end zone. And that pass picked off.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Looking to move it through the air. They're trying to get to him. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Brewster. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. It's complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. He's looking to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Brewster. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Scanning the field, it's Best. Throws to the wideout. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma State is just boat racing them right now, thanks to an offense that's putting up video game numbers. They're up by 21 over the Sharks.
From the gun, give on the inside.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They feed him again. Sweet feet on the move. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Vols will hustle to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Selden. Discards a man. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Now they'll run it to the right here. Nice move to keep running. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
To throw, it's Iamaleava. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Leaves it with the back. He powers his way ahead, gets 3, but they're still looking at 4th and 2. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Good, right down the boulevard. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds a man on the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. This offense has a second down play. Off play action. Feeling some heat. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Best. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Trying to find his man on first down. Finds his big tight end.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Off the play fake. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. He'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Best. Tight end finds a soft spot. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. This time he's got it. Open space at the 25. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
That's a pretty impressive throw, man. That's given me Peyton Manning to Peerless Price memories back when I was watching them, playing against them.
Pass on the way, it's picked off! And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Hand off from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sampson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Second down coming up.
Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Got him downfield. There he goes to the right. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Tennessee.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Texas is down right now, but there is still a ton of football to be played. And for a program that ranks inside the top 10 all-time in wins, don't be surprised if they come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cincinnati. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Give to the back. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Power football with the run. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And that's good enough for a first down.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So a drive there of 84 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
If they're going to get anything going on this drive, they better be productive here on 2nd and long from the 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Ncaa. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Sampson. At the 45 on his way. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain.
He's got it down the left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now down 31-17. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just keeps moving. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Best. Getting some heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Bounced right back to them. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Nice sack by the defense. Great job getting to him, getting him on the ground. That's the 4th sack of the day. This defense have had some bright moments. They've also given up some big plays. Keep rushing the quarterback and keep that coverage intact in the back end.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll try the run. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Looking to take a shot. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown ball! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. New Mexico is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 21 over the Royals. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Takes the handoff. It's Zimmerman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Neyland Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll open the second half with a run. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. It's a draw. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down.
I tell you what, with this kind of success on the ground, I think you 2 knuckleheads can call plays. I mean, that's how easy it is for this offense right now. They got the ground game working. It's really easy. Now you can open up for other things, but you guys could even try your hand because they're dominating right now.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back has it. Breaks the tackle. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Looking to pass, it's Best. Going up top. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. The give to the tailback. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Pocket starts to collapse. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's Ncaa. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. He's going to pass. They're bringing heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
A big play for the defense with the 1st down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The give from the gun. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Coming after it. The short hands. It's Smith. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking for a block. It's Sampson. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Finds his big tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Snagged in the middle. It's Thornton. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picked up the 1st down. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Touchdown, Tennessee! And here they come, almost all the way back.
And he finds the end zone. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. He'll do it himself. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking downfield, it's Best. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Using his legs, it's Zimmerman. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Hit as he throws. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Sampson. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You could tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
So they'll try to salvage this drive on 2nd and long for the 12. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. They're trying to get to it. And down.